All right, y'all. So we're gonna break down how you can get ahead of 99% of people in America today. Your colleagues, everybody. Most people are not doing these things, and they're gonna seem very basic. But this is honestly what you need to be able to catapult your life, and this is what I'm implementing this year to catapult my life within 6 months to a year. A lot of this is going to take you sacrificing, honestly, some of your social life, some of the friends that you've currently had, people who are not aligned with your vision, your purpose, all of that stuff. Yeah, sure. But I'm just going to give you a few tactics and just the frameworks as well on like how you can actually accomplish this. So the first thing you need to do is look at the highest point, right? Where it's your master goal. It's your master plan. What is that major goal that you want to achieve? See, most people go through life, they drift. If you've never read Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, you need to read that book. Most people are drifting, which means they're just going through life aimlessly, mindlessly. They don't have any goals. They don't have anything that they want to achieve in their life. And they just move through life without making any progress. See, most of us, we don't have tangible goals that we've written down that we want to achieve. That's literally half of the battle of actually improving and getting ahead of 99% of people. Is actually having a goal, because 99% of people don't have goals. They live life just in reaction mode, right? They don't live in proactive mode. They live just reacting to different negative things that occur to them rather than actually proactively making sure that those negative things don't occur based on the goals that they have so that they can become a better person. So you want to make sure that you actually have a goal, like set and like, for example, I always say this. I want to make, let's say I want to make $500,000 this year. That is a tangible goal, right? Within 12 months, you want to make, or within 6 months, you want to make $100,000, right? That's a tangible goal that you have that you can put in place. The reason why you want to make it as specific and as tangible as possible, so you want to have a quantitative goal as well as a time frame to achieve that quantitative goal, because that's going to allow you to now work backwards. Right? Because once you have the goal, you have that top level goal, you can now work backwards on that goal to then be able to figure out the mechanisms at which you're actually going to achieve that goal. So let's work backwards. Let's say it was $100,000 in 6 months, right? That would mean that you would have to make, let me think about this. Let's say $100,000 in 5 months, because I don't really want to do the math on 6 months. You want to make $100,000 in 5 months, right? That means that you would need to, per month, make $20,000. So per month, you would have to make $20,000 to hit the $100,000 mark in 5 months. Cool. Now that you have that, now you have to figure out, okay, how am I going to make that $20,000 a month? How much is it going to be per week, right? So $20,000 divided by 4, you're looking at $5,000 a week, right? Okay, I got to make $5,000 a week. Now, how am I going to do it per day? $5,000 divided by 7, what is that? What is that, right? You have to figure out what that is. I don't even want to do the math on that. But you're going to get to a specific number that you need to make per day. Then you need to reverse engineer it even further back and realize, well, how am I actually going to, what am I going to do to make this money, right? What are my skills? What are some things that I actually want to accomplish? Wow, I'm looking at a deer right now. It's pretty crazy. But what do I want to accomplish? How do I want to actually hit this goal, right? And to be honest, the big thing you need to understand is, what are your skill sets? What are the things that you're good at? What are the things that you can actually like say, I actually have expertise in, right? That's what's going to help you actually figure out what the action steps are going to be to achieve that goal. So let's say you are really good at marketing, right? Maybe it is that you're going to start like taking on clients to consult them on marketing. You become a marketing consultant or like a freelancer, right? Helping them with email marketing, whatever that looks like. Or if you're in shape, like myself, you can become a coach online, right? You can help people with their physique. You can help people with their mindset. You can help people with a bunch of different things. Okay, great. Now you have a craft, you have a vehicle. Now you need to figure out how you're going to utilize this vehicle, right? So to utilize this vehicle, the biggest thing that you need to understand is you have to figure out how many clients is it going to take for me to hit, let's say, let's go a week, right? $5,000 a week. Okay, well, if I'm charging $1,000 a month per client, then that means I need 20 clients, right? 20 clients will hit you $20K a month. Great. I'm just giving you an arbitrary number. So now that you figure that out, now you have to figure out, well, how can I get 20 clients per day, right? What do I do per day to get every client? Okay, outreach and content, right? I have to create content, and then I have to also do outreach. How much outreach do I need to do? Well, how many clients would I need to sign every single day to reach that goal? There's 30 days in a month. So if you want 20 clients, you'd have to be signing a little under 50, you'd have to be signing a little under a client a day, right? A client every other day or something like that. So you have to think about it like that. You have to think about things in mechanical ways and figure out the inputs that you need. You need to be posting content every day so you can also attract clients, right? So that's how you can that's just one example of like going reverse engineering your goals, because that's the biggest thing you need to do. You need to have a big long-term goal, then you need to reverse engineer that goal down to where you have the specific action steps that you need to take every single day to hit that. Now you have to look at your daily habits, right? Then you have to figure out, what are some of the habits that I need to do to be able to actually like reach this specific goal. You have to wake up early, probably around 5, 6 a.m. because you need more time throughout the day to do your work. Make sure you meditate because you need to have your mind clear. Make sure you go to the gym because you need to be physically strong and healthy to be able to sustain and be on these calls. Make sure you study sales because sales is going to be the component of actually getting the money that you need, right? So there are all of these different ways to go about it in terms of like your day to day, what you need to do every day, the boxes you need to clear every day. Because if you can religiously put these inputs in, like do these inputs, your output is inevitable, right? If you're consistently doing the outreach that you need because you calculated how many people you need to reach out to every day to get a client, you're going to get the client. And then if you do that every single day, you're going to consistently be getting clients. And then you're going to hit that 20K a month for those 5 months, right? That first month, you're going to hit that 20K. And it's going to be another 20K. And then it's just going to compound and you're just going to start making more. That's just business from like a baseline level. You can apply this to any business, really. But you can also apply this to life. You can apply this to fitness. If you want to lose 20 pounds, you have to figure out in 6 months, for example, you have to figure out, okay, well, maybe I could lose a pound a week, right? Or how many weeks is in, let me think. So there's 12 and then there's 24 weeks, right? So if you want to lose, let's say 24 pounds in 24 weeks, you'd have to lose a pound a week. Then you'd have to figure out, what do I need to do that? I need to be in a caloric deficit. How much of a deficit do I need to be in, right? Based on your caloric maintenance. That's how much food you're going to be eating. Then you have to figure out your macros. Then you have to figure out the training style that's going to really help you to be able to build as much muscle as possible to decrease the amount of bad weight or fat that you have, right? So, and going to the gym and doing cardio. So you have to like plan all of these things by reverse engineering back on the top goal. Most people don't even just have a top goal, which most people just don't live with clarity. You have to live with clarity. You have to live with extreme clarity on the goals that you want to achieve and how you're going to achieve it. And that's going to give you a mission every day. You're going to wake up because you know that you have things to do every single day. Most people, they wake up and they're clueless. They probably have a job and that's really it. They come back home, they drink beer, they go to sleep, they wake up, they do the same thing again, or they just jump on Netflix. Nothing wrong with Netflix, by the way. But you want to be able to maximize everything that you need to do because you need to be focused on a mission. As a man, you need a mission. If you do not have a mission, you will never have a woman that will love you because women love men with missions. Women do not love men who are mindless and aimless and don't have anything going for themselves. So you need to be able to do that. You need to be able to accomplish that religiously. And honestly, you just need a framework. You need something like a headquarters, like a dashboard to be able to make this happen. So I hope you learned a lot from this video because just create a goal. Create like a high-level goal that has a quantitative number that you want to reach, that has a specific time frame that you want to achieve that, and then work backwards on what you need to do to achieve that. Do the math backwards. You're smart. You can make that happen. All right? Now, if you want to structure everything, I have a productivity dashboard that I created on Notion that a lot of my guys in Training Grounds actually uses. So I definitely recommend you hopping into Training Grounds. I'll put the link below in the description. You can check it out. 50% off your first month so you can actually get in there, get some value, see how it is, build a community. A lot of men are joining right now and it's exciting because they're getting a lot of the resources that I use every day to be successful in business, to be successful in all these other aspects. So I appreciate you and I'll catch you on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend who needs this. And all right, catch you later.